Tasneem,
Okay. Yes,
I
dear.
am super happy, and we have our next speaker waiting to take the stage. But I want to take a 30-second activity since all of us are happy. Since all of us are happy, I want to make the world happy. So if you are happy, spread love. How do you spread love? Sing. When you're
Yes.
happy and you
And
know
you
it,
know,
clap
clap
your
your
hands.
hands. When you're
When you're
happy
happy and you
and
know
you
it,
know,
clap your
clap your
hands.
hands. When you're
When you're
happy
happy and you know
and you
it,
know,
you want to show it. When you're
you're
happy
happy
and you
and
know
you
it,
know, clap
clap
your
your
hands.
hands. When you're happy
Faster.
and you know it, tap your feet. Tat tat
Tap,
tat. When
tap.
you're
When you're
happy
happy
and
and you
you know
know,
it,
tap
tap
your
your
feet.
feet. Tat tat tat. When you're
When you're
happy
happy and you
and you
know,
know
when
it
you
and you
really
really
want to
want to show.
show, when
When
you're
you're
happy and
happy
you
and you
know,
know
tap
it,
your feet.
tat tat tat.
Yay!
Steve,
Awesome,
I
awesome.
want to invite the next speaker. I am just activating all my senses and I am just keeping my ears, eyes open, wide open to listen, to get
Awesome.
motivated, to get pumped up. So, Tasneem, over
Awesome.
to you. Introduce our next speaker, please.
For sure, for sure. So here I am to go ahead and introduce our next Maharati on the spiritual journey that we are looking forward to go further. And that is Dr. Ira Bhatnagar. So what about her? Dr. Ira Bhatnagar is an enthusiastic trainer and a passionate personality development coach. Her international training experiences include the course as a gender at IDS, and she has done lot more. She is a master trainer certified by DOPT GOL. I'm sorry, Dr. Ira, if I'm not pronouncing it well, and has a valuable experience of 30 years in training as association professor. डॉक्टर ईरा हम तो बच्चे हैं दिल हमारा अभी भी बच्चा है ओवर टू यू गो ahead and enlighten us with your experience.
Thank you so much, Tasneem. And your energy is so catching, both of you. Thank you so much. Allow me to share my screen, please. Just 1 second.
Praveen, are you putting Dr. Ira on spotlight or should I do it? Let me do that. Okay, quickly. Okay.
She's already on spotlight. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank
Praveen,
you.
are you able to see my screen, please?
Yes. If we could have it on full screen,
Yes. That I'll do it.
Perfect. Over to you.
Okay now?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. I would like to welcome all of you to this session on self-worth and magical whispers of the universe. I'm so happy to have you all join with me today. I would like to share here the benefits of my session. At the end of my session, I hope we would all help each other to discover our self-worth. We would learn to attain a blissful life. And we would also be empowered to help transform others. I would like to begin with a beautiful life experience which happened with me today morning itself. And this is one subject which is so close to my heart. When I got up from my bed in the morning today and stood in the balcony of my home, I could see some guests who were approaching me from a distance. And these guests, they were so beautiful, of different sizes and shapes, so soft and fluffy. Mesmerized, my eyes got fixed on them. But as they were approaching me and they came nearer, I felt I could relate to especially one of them. When I saw my guest from so near, I found that she was a little unhappy, about to burst. I couldn't understand. I quickly went to the roof so I could be nearer to her. And I went there and I saw that yes, this was true. She really did look unhappy. I asked her, what is troubling you? What is making you so unhappy? Has anyone said something to you which has troubled you so much? Or has somebody bothered you? Up to this time, she was like holding her tears, and with my words of affection, she burst into tears. Looking at this, her companions also started crying. And in no time, my cloud princess and her companions and I myself, we were all crying. I do not know how long this went on because the time stood still for me. I went back to my own time of pain, of sorrow. I could remember so clearly the time when I was feeling so helpless, so alone. When the demon with the utmost evil had attacked me, saying that you are just useless, you are worthless, you are of no use to me. And then followed years of mental agony, despair, loneliness at that time. But today, as I stood with my cloud princess and her companions who had become my friends up to this time, I felt so different. I spread my arms for them. I allowed them to shed their tears in the form of rain. And we were all wet with the tears of rain for quite some time. But then I told her, you are so kind and beautiful. You have always, told me as to however dark the sky may be. But one must wait, one must have patience, and you find that there is a magical rainbow waiting for you. Listening to this, my cloud princess and her companions, they started smiling. And the sky also started getting clearer. It turned into a beautiful blue color with a big rainbow. We were all happy. And I came back to my room feeling so light and so happy. I knew that the sun goddess may play hide and seek for some time, but then she is there for us. She brings the energy, she brings the rainbow. Friends, you would agree with me that there comes a time for all of us when we feel that something is amiss. We feel sad, we feel lonely. We may also feel as to why me? Why is it all happening to me? But believe me, in my journey of life, I have found treasures of wisdom scattered all over. And one of such treasures I would like to mention here is one of my favorite books, The Alchemist. The beauty of this book is each time you read it and you find that there are new lessons to learn, you start believing that there is so much power in the universe. And the 10 legendary themes, which are the golden lessons from this particular book. Like, there is someone looking after all of us. There is that power. Beings we all are, connected all together. And we all do understand a universal language of love, compassion, kindness, empathy, and so on. We all need love. We need to listen to the power of the subconscious mind. Our desire may be there. We need to know it very specifically as to where do we want to go. Because we are here with a specific purpose and we have our own personal stories. We may go through certain struggles in life, ups and downs in life, but let us all be there together with a positive attitude, with beautiful vibrations for each other, and start living in the present moment. I would like to appeal to all of you to start this beautiful journey of life. And if you have already started, please keep going. Believe in the self-worth, the power it can give you. And believe me when I say that this power is within you. Do not be like the fabled musk deer who goes on searching for the scent, not knowing that it is within him. Discover that unique element in you. Listen to the voice of the heart. Listen to your soul and drown yourself in the power of the universe. And you will find that there is the angel of self-worth waiting for you. You just have to open the door. You just have to open the door to someone beautiful to let her in. And who is that most beautiful person? It is you yourself. And so allow this angel of self-worth to be within you. And when you do that, believe me that this angel of self-worth comes not alone, but with huge surprises. She comes along with her family members. And these family members may come to you in the form of your family, your own friends, your mentors, your gurus, your trainers, your teachers, your kids, and so on. So these family members, along with self-worth, all of these, that is self-belief. Once you get, self-worth, these things will come automatically, so spontaneously to you. And you will be brimming with self-belief, self-confidence, self-love, self-efficacy, this self-awareness, self-discipline, and the realization of the self, your own discovery of yourself, you will have that motivation within. The leadership to take people along, the self-esteem, and the self-actualization. You would be led to a life full of bliss, believe me. And once you allow them, they will never leave you. I can assure you from my own experience. As I said, I've been in a journey where there was a phase where I thought I will not be able to do anything right. I started, having so many complexes within me just because of an incident. But then I came out of it. I tried to transform myself with the help of my gurus and my mentors, my family. So believe me, when I quote again Paulo, when he says that when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. And friends, you may have experienced this so many times, knowingly or unknowingly. You may love to go back to your childhood days and try to remember what Cinderella says at the end of her story. She emphasizes that have courage and be kind. Where there is kindness, there is goodness, and where there is goodness, there is going to be the magic. So up to now, what we have talked about is who we are, what is our value, what is our self-worth, and how do we go about it? Why not accept ourselves as we are? This is the first step. Appreciate yourself and also others. You need to have the gratitude for so many things you have been blessed with, and try to adjust to the life as it comes to you. We also talked about what is our desire. How do we go about it? And if that desire is in a particular direction, in the right direction, let me assure you that a blissful life awaits you. And you'll be able to have a balance between all the different dimensions of life, all and all of them, whether it is your physical dimension, your spiritual dimension, your social dimension, your familial, related to your family, or your finance, or your social dimension. All these, or even your professional, which is also so important. And you will feel that, yes, there is such a peace with yourself. How to proceed, we have seen. We have to go in the right direction, and this will happen only when we choose or correct thoughts. And then if the thoughts are correct, our choices would be right, and our actions would also follow in the same right direction. The best efforts and good intentions, we all know that they lead to a desired outcome. And whenever this has happened, you have felt on top of the world. But then there is another situation. In spite of your best efforts and good intentions, you do not get the desired outcome. Then you are puzzled. you do not see what the solution is. You get confused and you drown yourself in the sea of anxiety, of depression, and confusion. So, the road ahead would be a spiritual therapy, which I am also learning with the theory of vibrations of brain. And I have experienced this, which focuses on two main aspects. One is the origin of thoughts in the brain, because from the brain, the vibrations start. Why do we start justifying our thoughts in a particular direction? These justifications, as we take up, they reflect in our behavior and they become a part of our character. A person who believes in all the universal values of love, kindness, compassion, integrity, empathy, and a person who believes in the negative side of it all, being unkind, being cruel, being violent, but then still that person is unknowingly justifying his or her thoughts, and the same vibrations, they start spreading and they become a part of one's character. Second thing, the focus of that therapy is again with the alignment with the 5 elements of nature, which my previous speakers have also talked about. The different pathies of the world, they have been talking about earth, fire, and water, air. In the spiritual guidance, we also focus on the space or the energy of the planets of the universe. So I would request all of you to look out for my next masterclass, which is decoding cosmic chemistry for a blissful existence. Thank you all to be with me, and I hope to stay connected with you all. I would love to stay connected with you all, because this is a beautiful life. We must appreciate, we must have lots of gratitude for this life. And in this life, let us go for this journey with mutual learning. So please stay connected with me. And these are my contact details. So thank you, one and all. Thank you so much for being with me. And I can feel the positive vibrations, your love, your emotions engulfing me and making me so happy. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hira. When you said we are all here for a reason, I will definitely agree with this statement that we are all here to get motivated to learn today for a better tomorrow. And definitely a blissful light awaits for all of us. Let us all put our hands together and thank Dr. Hira Bhatnagar.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I have my co-host by my side. Hey, co-host, can you give me a high five?
Yay!
High five. And all of you out there in the panel, just give me a high five. Yo, and all the people out there who are watching us from across the globe, give me a high five. Amazing. We are exchanging love, positivity, smiles, and Tasneem, your smile is awesome.
Thank you, Privya. Thank you so much. So, Privya, just give me 30 seconds of your time, rather 1 minute, okay? Now that we are spending so much of a screen time, I have a beautiful exercise for all of us. It is a quick exercise which we all can do, not only in this time like today and tomorrow, where we will be staying right up till 12 in the night, but otherwise also when you spend more screen time, your eyes need some rest. So there is a 20-20 rule that we can apply quickly. So the first exercise for the 20-20 rule is I will count 20 seconds and you will keep on blinking your eyes continuously. Okay, so moving away from the screen, take your face away from the screen, look at something else and just keep on blinking till 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and do that right away. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. The second exercise is, again, I will count 20 seconds and you all will be rotating your eyes clockwise and anti-clockwise. So let's go ahead and do that quickly. Let's start. 1, rotate. 2, 3, clockwise. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look away from the screen. 10. Let's go anti-clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Superb. The last one for today is look 20 feet away from you, whatever that is, and keep on staring it for 20 seconds. Look 20 feet away, give that sight to your eyes, and for 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and do it. All of you all. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yippee! We are now ready again for a long session.
I am super happy. Tasneem, let me tell you, this exercise is very important, especially to our organizers, because they've been spending a lot of screen time for the past few days to put things in place. So I would want to acknowledge, Kushal sir and the entire organizing team of Amplify for putting this amazing show. Up next, I would want to introduce our next